feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dawg. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, we sit around and this is why I didn't really report on this, because I knew it was fake. But Kim Zolciak and Kroy Beardman called off their divorce. Of course, we all probably already knew this, but they called it off. So let's take care to visit the channel real quick, then we'll jump into the story. If you want to join my tribe, please stand by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you turn them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down here in the comment section, then come over here and comment in the chat. Let's play the intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, we are back. Listen, when I tell you that this was definitely a scheme that Todd has set up, because we already knew this was not even real. Kim needed money. They already was having that yard sale online. She was selling those wigs she had already worn out. There was just so much going on with them. They had canceled that show. So we already knew what it was, okay? And so here we are now. TMZ is reporting that they done called off the divorce. Let me say what's up to people in the chat. What's going on to Care Bear 77? She says, what? What's going on to Cherry on Top? What you say? Oh, my bad. Hey, y'all. What's going on, Wu Chow? What's going on with you? What's going on to Jennifer? Hey, SoDebNair in chat. A publicity mother stunt. Okay, I added some words for you. What's going on, Jamie B? The lies, the mother lies. Okay, what's going on to BJ Des? Wait, what? We're not surprised at this, y'all. We're not. What's going on to the Vegas girl? She says, I made a lie. What's going on, boo? What's going on to Dina Grant? Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Okay. What's going on to Shauna over here in the chat? All right. So let's all put a 1 in the chat if we actually believe that they were getting a divorce. Let's put a 1 in the chat if we believe this. And while I'm waiting on those ones in the chat, put a 2 in the chat if you never believed it. Make sure you guys are liking the video, guys. Like the video, and share the video, okay? What's going on to Miss Jack of all trades? Happy Friday, SoDebNair. Are you keeping all of this for attention and getting back on TV? Wu Chow says they're calling it off when they were just calling the cops on each other last week. See what I'm saying? Here we go. 1, 1, -1, 1. All right, and we have a few 2s here. We got some 2s. They believed it. They believed it. Okay. I just don't understand. Well, no, I do understand. And you know what? After I saw the clip today for next week's episode for Housewives of Atlanta, there seems to be something that's going on here. It seems like Sheree's trying to get that old thing back. And when I say that old thing, I mean the old cast members from Housewives of Atlanta, like the original girls. One thing that I noticed from that clip though is that Deshaun didn't really say anything, and like maybe she says more once they actually played the full scene of them, but it was more of like Lisa Wu and Kim talking to Sheree. They never played Deshaun say anything, and I hate that for Deshaun because again, y'all know I've been the biggest advocate of wanting her to come back onto the show, but she just kind of sat there from what we've seen so far. Jennifer says, what do you want to bet this was a stunt for her to get back on Housewives of Atlanta and it didn't work, so now they called it off? That's what I think. Oh, I bet you're right, Jennifer. Yeah, I bet it was right. Either that or to bring that show back. What's going on, Just T? Please finally caught alive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jared Top said, you didn't give me an option of not caring. I care about the kids. My bad. All right, so let's pull up the article from TMZ so we can read it, and then let's just jump into it. All right, here we go. It says Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann call off a divorce. Now, we already know last weekend they were at church together, I think with the Olive Garden after that. But it says Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, wait a minute, have pulled off the seemingly impossible, calling off their divorce despite weeks of nastiness between the two. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, both Kim and Kroy filed Friday to dismiss their petitions for divorce. Maybe that's why they was at church together. Our sources say the two are really getting along well at the moment and want to figure out how to make things work out, especially for the sake of their 4 young kids. They're told love was never an issue between the two, and they've got a solid core. The filing comes only days after Kim, Kroy, and their kids were seen attending church in Atlanta. As they reported, the divorce has been seriously contentious. Kroy's accused Kim of having a gambling problem, and she said she feared for their kids' safety around Kroy because he smokes weed. TMZ broke the story. Kim and Kroy fell out under serious financial hardship just before the intentional divorce filing, with a more than $1 million bill to the IRS. Now that we've gotten through all that, right? We never believed this. We never believed it. So, I mean, I believe they were broke and they needed money. They realized, like Jennifer said earlier, she was trying to get back on the show. So they caused all these issues to bring her back onto the show. Ms. Jack said, Ms. Jack of trade says, but they do owe all that money still, right? I don't even know. You never know with Kim. I bet they wish they could call off that debt too. I'm sure if they really owe it, I haven't seen any like documents, but I'm sure that they do if that was true. Wuchow says, I believed it. Wow. What's going on, Young Rich? After all those police reports, this is the final result. Send them both to jail and send the kids to the granny. I think they also probably thought a divorce would have somehow alleviated some of that tax debt, but that didn't work either. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different factors here. They both are crazy as well. Period. It was an epic fail. It was. That's why they back together, because now they have to figure out how to pay that debt together regardless. Kim was like, baby, that's your debt. That's not mine. Let me separate myself from you, because I'm sure that that debt comes from her. We're all pretty sure that debt comes from her. Young Rich, you are so messy. I just saw your message on Twitter. So they staying together for the kids. Yeah, let's see how that works. They're staying together for the money. I don't know if Bravo gave them a deal for tardy for the party, tardy for the payments to the IRS, whatever it is. 1840, please hit that like. Thank you, Jennifer. Y'all hit the like button. They don't want her back on the show. She causes so much chaos, in my opinion. Well, Nene just apologized to her about those allegations about her being racist. So, what's going on, Miss Bernice? I knew it was another grief job for these con artists to get sympathy and money from people for their poor choices in life. Don't care. Hashtag don't care. Hashtag living while black gets no sympathy. Just the T says, okay, so they are back together. Wow. And that's how we all feel, to be honest. Um, I told you guys earlier when I reported about, now I think she owes Target that money. But I told you guys, I was like, I didn't report on this because I never believed it. I didn't think it was true. I knew it was some bullshit. Yes, tardy for the payments, okay? Jamie B says, I still want Candy to buy that house when it goes back on auction. Then she can be Wig's landlord. Oh, that would be funny. Because she owes Candy that money still. What's going on, boo? Cherry on top says, Pam, she looks too much she took too much credit when people helped her. Very much so. I just saw a photo of Sweetie the other day. I don't know why I just said Sweetie. How is she looking? Because that's what I was concerned about the entire time. What happened to her? But we're sitting around, like, again, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the clip for next week's episode that was released. I think it was released today. But Sheree wants the old girls. What's going on, Astute? Oh, I said it right, I think. Astute Queen B. Sheree wants the old girls back. And she said that on that clip. She looks good. She's married. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. Sweet looks good. I like that. Kim is such a flop. I'm crying. She could have at least applied for TLC network. They put anything on TV like girl. Might as well try to get on Cops now that all the other shows closed. The door shut. So I'm saying this. If you guys have watched that clip that they had, Sheree says that she wants the girls to come on this trip with her. I think she has fibroids. I can't remember what she has, but she wanted the old girls to come because she was basically saying that if they can make it, the girls from season 1 can make it through everything they have made it through, which I don't think they have, because are they all friends with Nene? I don't know, but she was saying she wants to bring them to show them if they can make it through all the shit that they got going on, then the new girls can do the same thing. And it seems like a plot to bring the old cast back, to be honest. That's what it sounds like to me. We all know that Lisa Wu will definitely come back. We know that Kim will come back. Deshawn, I don't see what Deshawn is doing where she wouldn't come back either. I don't see what she was doing. Jennifer says, is Marriage Boot Camp still on? If so, they could have at least got some money from that. Who knows? They might get on it. They might get on it. Jimmy B says Kroy should start off an OnlyFans page. He got the case for it. Now, listen. Nobody want to see them powdered donuts. I wouldn't. I'm with you on that, Jamie. I mean, listen. That will pay that debt will go down real quick. Where we at? Young Risk says I could definitely see her on that, Jennifer. She fits the Wheat TV. I'm gonna say Wet V, the Wet TV brand. No shade. Deshawn was fired, so yeah, she'll come back. See, I want to see Deshawn. I want to see Deshawn. We got 41 in the chat and only 23 likes, so I'll get them up. Not powder. She can go Zeus and be their great white hope and try and class up. No, they get her than people on Zeus. I like to see what Kroy's working with. See, Pam is with it too, So maybe he should think about OnlyFans. I'm sure Kim wouldn't mind. She probably wouldn't go on there, and if she was, we would never know it was her, allegedly. Younger says she actually could go on Zeus and go on Baddies. She does look like Sarah. Oh, she does look like Sarah. She does look like her. She could come on, or they could do like a Zeus like short, and she could play Sarah's mom or grandma. The other white people haven't, so I know she won't. If I had those cakes, I would be all over OnlyFans. And to be honest, I'm telling y'all, he can make some money on OnlyFans. To be honest, that is very true. And he's a like kind of a celebrity, so he could definitely. If the people from Love and Hip Hop can do it, Kroy can definitely do it. Kim is not above. I'm just saying, we probably wouldn't know because she wouldn't want people seeing her on there. But I don't think she's above OnlyFans either. Kroy has never given me BDE ever. He's never given me that at all. But he does have a nice ass though, so I could see people going over there. He could just post ass pictures and shake his ass in the camera, and I think that he would make lots of money. What's going on, Babs? Late to the live. Hey, so Deb, what's going on with you? But yeah, so again, I don't think that any of us really, well, some of us did say we believed it in the chat. I never believed this, and I didn't report on it again. I was trying to say that earlier because I never really believed they were getting a divorce. I believe they were broke and they needed more money. And so they wanted a sympathy lane, and Kroy was getting sympathy, Kim was getting sympathy, the kids were getting sympathy. So people were going to start paying more money for different things when it comes to them because they needed money. I don't know what deal they might have landed in the midst of this and why they cut the divorce short, but I'm sure very soon we'll learn what it is. I want to now. She needs to go and watch what happens live because Andy needs to answer some questions. Hey, he can contact Rocky and learn how to manage and steal money at the same time. Okay, Miss Brittany. Jamie says, I bet Kim would pay Kroy. Oh, God. If y'all don't know what that is, I'm not even explaining it. But Jamie, I wonder if that goes on in their home now. All Kim wants is money to gamble. Pamela, what's going on? I believe that. I think they both have a gambling issue, though. I don't think it's just her. Or maybe he wants she wants money for gambling. He wants money for weed. You know, whatever. They both go hand in hand. He could be there high while she's gambling. You know, I have no idea. The thing is that this lady and this man set up here, and we watched this shit show of them calling the cops on each other, suing each other, making these alleged allegations towards each other. And now here we are. We at church on Sunday in Olive Garden afterwards, and then today we're here. They pulled the divorce. What's going on, friend? What's going on? Jamie says, I'm on with you. Listen, we can tell. We can tell. He has a gambling issue too. That's what I just said that. I believe that he does. I believe that they both have a gambling issue. I guarantee it does. Those cakes are all the proof we need. I mean, as she was talking about it, she was more excited about that at Dancing with the Stars than anything. So listen, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's already going on at the house already. She was already with Tracy getting her box 8 in the living room where the kids was playing at the same time. So who knows what goes on in that house? We have no idea. Those poor kids watching and listening to that. Listen, but they probably were good at home though, y'all. And to be honest, they probably told the kids that, listen, mommy and daddy are about to do this. We're fine, whatever. You know, they probably told the kids. Yeah, Rich says, and what is this about Drew getting her box A by some women? What in the season 13 has happened? Now, I haven't heard nothing about that. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. But I think they've been talking about that. Matter of fact, Mimi Faust was on what's his name? The guy I had him on my show too. What's that guy's name? Anthony, the guy who had allegedly dated Andy Cohen. Yep, there we go, Princess. Anthony's channel. Yeah, she was over there talking about Drew dating her ex. You didn't watch the trailer that dropped. The only trailer that I seen was with the old girl. I didn't see nothing about Drew in nobody's box. Yes, Anthony Lofties. That's his name. I can't think of his last name. But yes, and y'all love my messy. Yes. Miss Bernice said, Miss Bernice says Kim and Kroy are when you're not smarter than a fifth grader gets married. And that's what it is. That's truly what it is. But surprise, surprise, y'all, they're not getting a divorce. Now, if I'm wondering if Bravo is really entertaining bringing those old girls back. Because one, I couldn't see them having all of them back over there. And I wonder if it's in spite of Nene Leakes as well, too. And I wonder if they bring them back, who would all be the cast? Because I could see Lisa Wu. I don't want Kim, but Sheree, Deshawn, Kenya, Candy, and I would bring Cynthia back because she went through this divorce now. So I could see that, and I think that would be a really good season. I mean, if you want to bring Kim back, it's just going to be a war between her and Kenya the entire time. Carlos kind of called it, though. He said they were in love when he saw them. Well, we knew they weren't out of love. So he didn't call. We didn't even call it. We all knew. Because in that trailer too, when Kim asked Sheree who was all going on the trip, girl, you're watching the show, first of all. You know who's there. And you know all the girls are coming. And she asked who's all coming. And when she got to Kenya, Kim says, "Oh, she's still alive." This is why I can't deal with Kim. If they come back, I won't be watching. Kim grates my nerves. Listen, mine's too. I can't stand her. That's too many old girls. I need some newbies. I mean, to be honest, I think they're going to bring Drew back regardless. I don't want Mayetta. I know you love Mayetta. What's going on, KMB? I don't want Mayetta. I mean, I don't want Sonya back. I don't know enough about Mayetta. What's going on, Aquarius MC? Hello, SoDebNair, here to support your channel as always. Thank you so much. Younger says Deshawn and Cynthia on the same show. Sleep, and I just know Young Yetta going to be back. Yeah, I think Young Yetta's going to be back as well. Younger says who loved Mayetta? I think she's going to come back though, because this is her second season as a friend of the show. Who they need is Shamia on the show. I know Shamia's husband doesn't want her on the show, but I do love Shamia. Matter of fact, I forgot to add Portia to that. Portia should come back that season as well. But I just think seeing the old girls with the new old girls would be a good show. Ms. Bernice says if she comes, Kenya and Marlo can double team her, and I would love to watch it. But she says she loves Marlo. Kim says she loves Marlo in that trailer. Shamia was in the trailer, but I'm saying like as a cast member next season though. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just think that Shamia's always going to be on the show because she's friends with Candy, and even if Portia comes back, she'll be back because she's friends with Portia. Please, can Marlo go back to having a canned pizza? Please, I'm sick of Candy. I mean, I'm sick of Marlo. Sick of Marlo. But I think that would be my main cast. It would be Sheree. It would be Lisa, Kenya, Candy. I still would say bring back. I would still say bring back Cynthia, Deshawn, and Portia. Portia's going to go back and forth when it comes to Kenya at this point, I think. So I don't know what it will actually give, but I think it'll give better than what we're getting right now. Right now, it's just like turn it on, turn it off. I watched it. I don't remember what the hell happened on the episode or anything. At least I watched it just basically doing right now. They're just supporting the damn show. I can't tell you what happens. They are gaslighting Candy every season, every episode, and I'm just kind of sick of that. Marlo doesn't have a storyline, and it's just pissing me off that like we have to sit here and watch her. Now, I will say this. I did like Marlo going on the dates. I did like that. I don't think she's going to date that man for real, but I did like her going on the date. What's going on, Robin? I did like to see Marlo go on that date. Shamari was hilarious, but I don't think that she really carried anything over into the show. She was more like a wild child, and she needs like nobody like friended her for real on the show. Get rid of Marlo and Sensanya to ESPN, sweet lady, but not for Houses of Atlanta. I'm with you on that. 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 Let Marlo come in as a friend of Sheree's. You know, I don't see her like the main cast member thing for her. It hasn't worked. All right. Thank you, Pamela. Y'all, we got 38 likes and 50 people watching. Please, y'all, hit the like button. That's it. You know, I ain't even doing just hit the like button or dislike it. Either one. You know, it all works. What's going on, Jay Esco? Hey, so Deb, can we bring back Nene 3.0? We're never going to get Nene back, y'all. We have to stop asking for that. Pure fun energy is needed. Yep, absolutely. And I think that Portia would bring that. I also could see that. Let's see who would bring that with her, because I think that's really what's missing from the show is there's no fun. It's all like round. There's no fun. I do not watch any reality TV. I catch up everything on here. Oh, see. The dude Marlo dated was on Hella Kitchen last year. I knew I seen him somewhere. He looked very familiar. Miss Bernice says, Marlo use that damaged can that is about to explode because of that bacteria that is built up in its throat away. I barely even want Sheree back, honestly. What she been giving the Martell storyline fell flat for me. If you're not bringing Martell's baby mama on, chop it. You know what? And I do agree with that. The only thing is, if the old girls come back, I think that she will be a little bit different. Right now, she doesn't really have any kind of like loyalty or any kind of real friendship with anybody on this show at all. I mean, they pretend like they're friends, but they don't have any real friendships on this show right now. So I really don't know. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, she doesn't have a real friend on the show. I don't think she's ever really had a real friend besides Kim. So that's the only reason why I could see them bringing Kim back, because then you would have those real friendships there. I mean, you know that Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya have a real friendship with each other. It seems like Drew is making her way into the friendship. But, you know, these girls are all, the old girls were friends for real. So I just think that it would bring a different dynamic to the show, to be honest. Hey, what's going on, Just Simply? Marlo needs to absolutely just go. Like, I'm with you on that. I'm sick of Marlo. I'm sick of Marlo's storyline. You know, again, the only thing that I have liked about Marlo so far is her going on a date. Like, we've never seen her go on a date before. And I like that. What is that bacteria called? Young Rich says, how about the old girls come back as Sheree's Candy's friend of then, because none of them are married for one and they aren't what they used to be. Now, Kim wasn't married the first season. Sheree wasn't married the first season. Well, she was going through a divorce. Were they all married the first season? Because Nene was, Sheree was going through the divorce. Kim wasn't. Deshaun was. Lisa Wu was. Oh, I guess you're right. As long as Kim isn't back, I'm good. So fake that I'm with you on that, JS. I'm with you on that. Like, as long as she's not back, I'm cool. Stutterbox is only loyal to KK Kim. I am so with y'all on that though, for real, for real. So listen, guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Also, you guys can also support the channel through Super Chats and also through Cash App and Zelle. Everything is SoDebNair. My name is right here. above, welcome to the tribe. You guys can support the channel. But for real, guys, I'm wondering what Kim got out of whatever just happened. And I'm sure very soon we're going to learn what Kim got, and why they called off this divorce. Right. What happened to the house she was building? What happened to the charity she had for the foster girls? Wait, who? And if Kenya figures it out, we'll know. Especially if Kenya's on the same season with Kim. Oh, and that would be the only reason possible that I would want Kim to come back, and so that Kenya can bust her ass out. When you go shopping and you see that big overswollen can good in the store is selling it at half, don't buy it, because that's What's going on, cousin? What's going on, Ranty? Marlo says she wasn't building it any. Oh, Marlo said that. Wow. I gotta run all work calls. Hello, have a good day. All right, Jamie, thanks for stopping by. She got attention. That's all she is about, in my opinion. I want Kenya to bust her ass out. Why she stopped building that house, Rich? She was never building it. To be honest, y'all, I wanted them kids to live at the house when the show's not on. And that's the real question. Do those kids live at the house when the show's not filming? I don't believe those kids live there. I think she's a Monty while the season is filming, and then they go back to the other sister's house when it's over. Party City stunt queen and wig maker put this divorce announcement out to try to get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what we said. And I hope it didn't work. If it worked, I mean, even if let's say, this just gets some fire for Kenya too, though. I will say that because they're not filming right now. So if they bring her back, Kenya's going to drive Kim into the ground about this fake divorce. Because remember, she was dragging Kenya for her marriage. Child, I know she couldn't afford it, but she says she got her money from. We all got money from God. It's all different amounts. Okay. So, do y'all think those kids live in the house with her when they're not filming? Marla lives in a townhome. We need luxury on Atlanta and Potomac because Robin, girl, you wouldn't dare see the Beverly Hills or Salt Lake women living in group homes. That's true, Young Rich, at all. You wouldn't. I want to know if she is treating them well, because last season she treated them horribly. Yeah, me too. That's why I think that they don't stay with her. That's messed up. I even have friends that live in Alpharetta. Wow. This has to be Marlo's last season. To be honest, I might even boycott it. Well, I mean, I'm technically boycotting it now, but I just don't want to watch it with Marlo as a main cast member. She doesn't. Marlo has so much potential to me, to be honest. And I said this before she even got her peach. She has a lot of potential to me, but she's so busy doing the bullshit that she won't give it. Like, her dating life could have been a main storyline for her this season. Instead, she wants to troll Candy and make her tell stories that nobody wants to talk to. She told a whole fucking story about her nephew had died. We all think that the man died at the restaurant. Lo and behold, the man even work there anymore. So it's just like, I'm sick of her. I knew what you was talking about. Hey, Sin City, Fanola, if they bring her back, I'm definitely not watching. I'll throw my hands and feet up. Nobody wants to watch her. And by that, I mean her and Kim. Seriously, I'm sorry. Put her back over there for tardy for the rent, tardy for my Target payments, tardy for the IRS, tardy for something else besides being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't care if she's a wife or not. She's so used to prostitution. She is doing all this mess for a check and tricking for Bravo. I believe it. I'm scared they're going to pull a New Jersey and bring everybody back next season. There's plenty of women you could choose from in Atlanta that's not even celebs. There's actually celebrities they could bring. Y'all don't want the ones that I had suggested, but they have a plenty of women who are even celebrities they could bring on there who would do it. But the only thing is, and a lot of people have been saying this, is that the show does not work without authentic friendships. It doesn't. It doesn't work that way. That's how it originally started. But again, even a lot of bloggers have been saying, I'm sorry, I saw Sin City's post and I literally was like, why? A lot of bloggers have been saying people are just getting tired of the reality shows because it's the same thing over and over again, to be honest. It's nothing new. Saying we don't want Kim back. We don't want her back. I know some. Okay. I have seen many Marlo fans on Twitter. A lot of people, because they don't watch the show for real though. Ask them what episode they like the best of Marlo. They just like that Marlo's causing chaos on the show because they hate the show. The real fans of the show, they don't want Marlo there. Well, I mean, Busy likes Marlo, so that could be wrong too. Busy does like Marlo. He's done switched up from Team Kenya to Team Marlo, so who knows? Hell, where's Candy Shop? And that girl, you don't like her. Young Rich, you messy. You are so messy. Reels of Atlanta and Ross Potomac also need new production teams. That's true too, just simply. That is very true. That's very true. I hate you, Young Rich. That's very true. They do need new production teams. They need people who have fresh eyes for a reality show and not this people that's running around in the same. They need Carlos King back, to be honest, because although people hate him, he does know what he's doing. He is Young Rich is petty. Now you know that would be a good season. You write facts, as well as casting. I just want to know if they give a new cast, are you guys going to actually watch it? You know what I'm saying? Because stop y'all to make me laugh. Are people going to watch it? Because once y'all get a new cast, oh, I hate them. Bring the old people back. Where's Nene? Where's blah? Like y'all gonna always do that. Y'all are never satisfied with the cast. Period. And you know what? We'll see, because once the Basketball Wives of Orlando show starts, are y'all going to watch that? It's a whole cast. Only girl that's not new is Megan from Bad Girls Club. Are y'all going to support and watch that? If not, then don't. I don't want to hear nobody saying we need a new cast of women. We don't need a new cast. We need to put the right girls together. And that's what it is, to be honest. Yes, y'all, please like the video. It's free and it's easy way to support the channel. Please. You read it right. The first one. What, this one? Mm-mm. 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 I just don't want to see it, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all was trying to get my Britney Spears thing going, and then I seen it. So I was like, let me come on and go over this. I'll support Megan and Real Housewives of Atlanta. I need a mixture of new girls and the old girls. No, Megan over on the Basketball Wives in Orlando. Yeah, that took me out. That took me out. But I want to see if y'all going to support that show. But y'all hate the show so much because Evelyn is back and it's old. They need a new cast and all blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Well, now y'all have a whole new cast of women. Let's see if y'all gonna watch it. Bravo was going to wait to see how Real Housewives of New York do see how the Real Housewives of New York reboot turns out. I believe so. No trailer park trash. Period. None. We don't want that. We don't want. We don't want. Sure, we don't want. Sure, we don't want. Sure. Thank you, Sin, for the super chat as well. No, don't bring Kim back. Nobody wants Kim back on the show. Like, we don't. All right. Y'all, with all that being said, y'all, I am getting out of here. I'm putting together another live because I want to talk about Britney Spears being smacked down. Or was she smacked down is a real question. We have video footage, and I want to go over that and talk about that. So let me get up off of this live, and then we will come back. Wait, Miss Bernice says, Cash Doll lives in Atlanta. I would rather see her on Atlanta than Kim's dusty ass. Listen, Cash Doll lives. I didn't know that. Is she married? I used to watch Kim's show, though. I would get mad a lot. I hated. I would never watch that show. Never. But y'all, will see you guys in my next video, all right? I am out. Deuces.
Did it, I 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 did it, you did it, I did it, you did it.